Ex-girlfriend wants to place our baby for adoption. Not sure that I can. I'm 23. My ex-girlfriend is 20. We met in college. I've since graduated, but she has 2 years left. She's 21 weeks pregnant and wants to put the baby up for adoption. She was around 14 weeks pregnant when she told me she was pregnant. We had already broken up 2 months before that, and I honestly had no idea she was pregnant. She said she needed space to make her own decision, and that's why she didn't tell me. From the moment she told me she was pregnant, I told her I would support whatever decision she made. I respect that it's her decision. I believe in a woman's right to choose and all that. I feel guilty that I got her pregnant. I'm internally panicking at the idea of a baby, and the idea of being a father is wild and unreal to me right now. But when she told me she was planning to put the baby up for adoption, it felt like a gut punch. She's already connected with an adoption agency and looking at possible adoptive families. In no way do I think she should be forced to be a parent. I would never want to contribute to that. I completely understand her reasoning. It's just making me feel sick. She seems as content as she can be with the decision. She knows this is the right decision for her. I don't know if I can consent to it. I've started researching contested adoptions. I think it's sort of crazy, and I'd have to be willing and prepared to completely support and parent the baby on my own and be able to prove it. I feel guilty thinking about coming in and ruining all of her plans. Maybe it wouldn't be fair to anyone for me to do that, but I'm becoming more uncomfortable with the idea of adoption every day. I've not told her how I feel because I know it took her a while to come to her decision, and even though she feels it's the right one, it's also a highly emotional thing for her. I spend a lot of time trying to rationalize why adoption is the best thing for everyone. Next, please listen to the OP's latest update. Posting this as an update because my original post received so many comments that it's hard to really follow everything there anymore. I was really surprised by how many people responded, and honestly, the advice was all over the place, and admittedly, some of it got me pretty worked up. I think it really helped hearing some unbiased thoughts of my situation, though. There's no huge update, really. I've decided that just sitting here passively and not saying anything won't get me anywhere. My ex and I are in regular communication. We don't talk every day, but we text every few days. She told me she can't find any adoptive parents that feel right yet. She really wants me to start looking at the stuff the adoption agency has sent. She asked if I had looked, and I told her I skimmed some stuff, but it doesn't really make me feel good. That was my opening to tell her I'm really not sure how I feel about adoption, and I'm having second thoughts regarding my own desire to parent my child or not. She asked me what I was really trying to say, and I tried to communicate that I'm not saying she should keep the baby and be a parent right now. I understand why this is the best decision for her, but I'm not sure if it's the best decision for me. She said, "What, you're going to be a single dad? Ha 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 ha." I told her maybe it's not that crazy. She said it is crazy, and don't do this to me. She basically feels like if I do that, even if I don't hold it against her, she's still legally the mom, and suddenly she'll be this horrible deadbeat parent who isn't involved with her child at all. By placing the baby with another family, she breaks the legal ties, and she doesn't have to feel like she's quite as shitty of a person. Even my own mom is unsure of how to feel about what I'm considering it, but she would support me. She understands my feelings about not wanting my child to be raised by other people, but worries I'm biting off more than I can chew. She still support me 100%. She thinks it's crazy, but she also thinks I can do it if it's what I want. I admittedly cried like a baby about it to my mom, and in true mom fashion, she thinks I need to follow my heart.